All right, Matthew, kind of a funny game. A lot of offense for you guys. It's a little different than the last couple, but you guys still find a way to win. What's it kind of say the way this one went back and forth and the way you guys were able to pull this out in the third?
Yeah, pretty chaotic game, honestly. I still think we played really well. Our emotion and our energy was awesome. We kind of just got a little bit out of structure and scrambly in the second, but we reset in the third period and we came out and just created a bunch of chances and eventually a couple went in, so it was good.
I know for you the last couple of games, a little snake bit and really breakthrough on this one. How good does that feel for you? And not just you, but a lot of the top six. Ryan Carpenter back-to-back games with goals. Right, Justin Bailey gets on the board. Sasha gets on the board as well. But to get that high-powered offense we know you guys have, we're up and rolling.
Yeah, I mean, we've got tons of weapons on this team, and tonight on paper is as deep of a lineup as you're going to see, and we have lots of guys that can do it any night. So, I mean, obviously, personally, it feels great to score one, but we have a lot of guys that have been stepping up lately.
Kelly Klang there for you guys when you need him. What did you see from him here tonight?
I mean, it's just like every game. He's super solid. He makes big saves at big moments. Very calming presence back there. And
4-game point streak now for the group and a 3-game win streak you can take into the break. What's this break all about? You guys are back in 8 days and right back into this final third. It's going to be a sprint towards the end of the season.
Yeah, I think we've kind of broken the season up into thirds, and now we're kind of closer into that home stretch. So it's nice to get some time to just kind of rest and relax, and guys get to go on little trips and stuff like that. But we're really excited, and we think our game's trending in the right way. So everyone's going to be ready to get back at it.
Justin, that was a bit of a wild one in this hockey game, but you guys find a way. The offense comes alive. You get up to 2 points, 3-game win streak now for the group. What kind of happened in this one that it just kind of was up and down, it seemed like, and for not one you want to be a goalie for?
Yeah, I mean, I think, there's obviously some stuff we can clean up that, we're kind of trading chances with them, which is not like the games we've been playing against Vegas. Usually they're tight games, 2-1, 1-0 we were talking about before the game. But, I think on a positive note, scoring for us has been something we've been, really trying to make a point of, and to go out and put up 6 or 7, it's good for us to kind of break that open going into the break, and like you said, to have a 3-game win streak going into the break, you have 6 days, 7 days to think about it. So, for us, it's a good feeling. Everyone will take that into the break, and we'll be ready to continue this February similar to like we had last year.
I want to ask about that with the offense. You guys have been in the depth scoring the last couple of weeks, but man, breakout for you, for Matthew Phillips, for Sasha. Like, what does this do for you guys moving forward here? We always know you have it, but for everybody kind of get out of that slump as you move forward.
Yeah, I think for us, our team is so deep. We really have an emphasis on defending well, and you look at us. We've played a lot of tight games. I think that that's one thing for us going forward. Being able to have the ability to, obviously we didn't want to give up those quick ones at the end of the second, but like you've seen in the last 2, 3, 4 games where they're tie games in the third, and that's anybody's game. And going into the playoffs and going down the stretch of the year, the games get tight. So obviously, for myself, for Sash, for Philly, Sid's been hot. We got a lot of guys chipping in, and we have a team where any given night anybody can go off, and that's kind of what you've been seeing lately.
You mentioned taking this streak into this break, and then what you guys did last year. What do you guys reflect on here this last little bit? What does this break do for you guys as you prepare for the final third of the season coming up when you get back?
Yeah, I think at this point of the season, like I said, all the games get tight, but also knowing who we are, what works and what doesn't. I think when we're dumping pucks in and playing with pace and winning our battles, breaking out the puck well. A lot of the things you've seen in the last 3-4 games, we're a really, really tough team to deal with. We're a really, really good hockey team, and like I said, we have depth up and down the lineup. We've had great goaltending all year, and so going down the stretch, it's just continuing to do those things that make us successful, and cleaning up those little things that might hurt us throughout the game.
Matt, the may not have been the cleanest of hockey games, as your team found a way. A lot of offense in this one. It's the last one for the break, but what does your team take away from this one and exiting with a 4-game point streak, 3-game win streak with a couple days off?
I wonder if that last game before the break part is a factor in the way that the game felt at times. But you know what, the objective is to score more than the other team, and we were able to do so tonight. It's great to see the puck go in, and we had a lot of guys factoring in, and you know, all the groups were involved in goals, and you know, I think, you know, Cali was excellent in there for us, and we got a big team win.
I wanted to ask about that. You've had some guys. You mentioned those guys, maybe snake bit. Guys like Pastajov, Bailey got on the board. Matthew Phillips snaps out of a bit of a slump for himself that he probably isn't used to. And Ryan Carpenter's got goals in back-to-back games now. How important is that for those guys to get going here as you're going to enter into the final third of the season?
We've got depth of guys that can score, and you know, we were carried by that for a little bit. We were getting a lot of scoring from two lines, and it's, you know, everybody can contribute. It's just a matter of when, and so that's kind of what it takes. You know, at the end of the season, is you don't know which line's going to show up, and it's good to have a lot of guys going.
Now with the time off, how would you want to see your guys spend this time? Clearly, they've earned, I would imagine, some rest, but there's still a lot of hockey to be played here in the season coming up when you get back next week.
Right now, it's just rest. It's like get your minds and bodies off of hockey for a little bit, and then, you know, when we get back, it ramps up real quick. You get a practice, and you're already playing a back-to-back against a really strong team. So, you know, it's time to reset and recover and get ready for a real great push.